Never tell me. I take it unkindly that thou, Iago, who has had my purses in thy string with thine would know of this.
Blood, but you'll not hear me. If ever I did dream of such a matter, abhor me.
Well, thou did tell me that I did hold you in thy hate.
Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city, in personal suits to make me his lieutenant, tip their caps to him. And by the faith of man, I know my price. I am worth no worse a place. But he, in loving his own pride and purposes, evades them. For certain, says he, I have already chose my officer. And what was it? Forsooth, a great philosopher, one Michael Cassio, a Florentine, who never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of a battle knows more than a spinster, as masterly as he. But he, sir, gets the election. And I, for whom his eyes have seen the proof, at Cyprus, at Rhodes, and on other ground, both Christian and heathen, must be calmed and waylaid by debitor and creditor. This countercaster he, in good time, must this lieutenant be. And I, God bless the mark, his worship's standard bearer.
Oh, by heaven, I would rather be his hangman.
Oh, why, sir, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, and not by old gradation. But, sir, be you ruled by me, whether I, in any just terms, am affined to love the Lord.
Well, I would not follow him then.
Oh, sir, content you. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. We cannot all be masters, nor all masters cannot be truly followed. You shall mark many a duteous and need-crooking knave, who doting on his own obsequious bondage wears out his time, much like his master's ass, for not the providence. But, sir, it is as sure as you are Rodrigo. Were I the Lord, I would not be Iago. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love and duty.
But what full fortune does the thick-lipped old be giving us?
Call up her father, rouse him, poison his delight, proclaim him in the streets, and though he in a fertile climate dwell, plague him with flies. So let his joy be joy, yet throw such chances of vexation on it as it may lose some color.
Well, here's her father's house, I'll call aloud.
Do so.
What ho! Bravaggio! What ho!
Away, thieves! Leave your house! Your daughter and your bags! Thieves!
Terrible summons! What is the matter there?
Sir, all your family was
Are
dead.
your doors locked?
Why, wherefore ask you this?
Down, sir, you're robbed! For shame, put on your robe. You have lost half your soul. Your heart is burst. Even now, very now, an old black ram is tugging your white hue. Arise, I say.
What, have you lost your wits?
Sir, do you know my voice?
Not I, what are you?
My name is Rodrigo.
A words of love! I have charged thee not to haunt about my doors. In all its plainness hast thou heard me say, my daughter is not for thee. And now madness, being full of supper and distempering draughts, upon malicious knavery, dost thou come to stand my place.
Sir!
And I must be sure, my spirits and my place have in their power to make this bitter to thee.
Patience, good sir.
Tellest thou we are robbing? This is Venice. My house is not a grange.
Sir, in simple and pure soul, we come to you.
Now, sir, you're one who will not serve God, the devil did you. Because we come to do you service, and you think we are ruffians. You shall have your daughter covered with the Barbary horse. You'll have your nephews named to you.
What profane wretch art thou?
I am one, sir, who comes to tell you that your daughter and the Moor are making the beast with 2 bags.
Thou art a villain.
You are a sinner.
This shalt thou answer. I know thee, Rodrigo.
Oh, yes, sir, and I will answer anything. I beseech you, sir, if it be your pleasure and your most wise consent that as partly as I find it is, that your daughter, on this odd, even, dull watch of night, was transported by no worse, no better guard, but a knave of common hire, a gondolier to the class of a lascivious Moor. Now, if this be known to you and your acquaintances, then we have done you a bold and saucy wrong. But if you know not of this, then my manners tell me that we have your wrong rebuke. Do not believe that from the sense of all civility that we would play and trifle with your reverence. Your daughter, if you have not given her leave, I say again, has made a gross revolt, time and duty, beauty and wits and fortunes into an extravagant and weaving stranger of here and everywhere. Straight satisfy yourself. If she be within her chamber or within your house, let loose on me the justice of the state for thus deluding you.
Striking the timber! Ho! Bring me a taper! Raise up all my kindred! This accident is not like my dream. Believe it, it impresses me already. Light, I say!
For I do know the state. However, this may all be some check. Cannot the safety castle, for he's embarked with such loud reasons to decide his war. And though I do hate him as I do love things, yet for necessity of present life, I must show out a flag and sign of love, which is indeed but sign. That you shall find him, follow to the end, and there will I be with him. So farewell.
It is too true and evil. God she is. What's the time is not the paris. Now where we go? Where is Hasina? Oh, you unhappy girl. Who the boy says now? Who will be his father? How terrible she? Oh, she deceives me past thought. What said she to you? Get Motamus, raise my kindred. Are they married?
Yes, truly, I think they are.
Oh, heaven. How got she out? Fathers, from hence trust not your daughters' minds by what you see them at. Is not charms. By what's the property of you that maidhood may be abused. Have you not read what we know some such thing?
Oh, yes, I have indeed.
God, my daughter! How would you have had her? Do you know where we may apprehend her and the more?
Well, yes, I think I can discover him if thee get good guard and go along.
I pray you lead on. At every house I'll call. I can command the most. Get them in tow! And raise special officers of might. On to the Broadway, though. I will deserve your pains.
I have seen him. Yet I find it very stuff of the conscience to do no contrived murder. I lack magnificently sometimes to do thee service. 9 or 10 times I had thought to have stabbed him here, under the ribs.
It is better as it is.
Nay, but he prayed and spoke such scurvy and provoking terms against your honor, that with all the godliness I have, I did full heart forbear him. But sir, I pray you, are you fast married? Be you assured of this. The nobleman is much beloved, and has a voice potential as double as the duke's. He will divorce you, or put upon you what restraint or grievance the law, with all his might to enforce it on, will give him scope.
Let him do his life. My services, which I have done the Duke shall outtongue his complaints. I fetch my life of being from men of royal siege, and mine inherits may speak an honor to his crown of fortune, as this that I have reached. But know ye, because I love the gentle Desdemona.
Station the gate.
Those are the raising father and his friends. You must go in.
Not I. I must be found. My parts, my title, and my perfect soul shall manifest me rightly. Is it they?
My goodness, I think no.
Ah, my lieutenant. The goodness of the night, Holy Castle. What's the news?
The Duke does greet you, General, and he requires your haste. Post-haste appearance, even on the instant.
What is the matter, think you?
Something in Cyprus, as I may divine. It is a business of some heat. The galleys have sent a dozen sequent messengers this very night at one another's heels, and many of the council raised and met are at the Duke's already. You have been hotly called for. We're not being at your lodging to be found. The Senate has sent several quests to search you out.
Well, 'tis best unfound by you. I'll spend but a word in the house and I'll go with you.
Stanley, what make he here?
Faith, he tonight hath ordered an earthly treasure. If it prove lawful prize, he's made forever.
I don't understand.
He's married.
To whom?
Married to, come captain, when you go.
Another true secret.
It is Provencio, General be advised, he comes to bad intent.
Hold stand there!
Senor, it's the Moor!
Down here!
Keep up your sword! For a soul's rescue. Easy, easy. Good, senor. You should command more with years and look your way.
Oh, thou foul thief! Where hast thou my daughter? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her. For I would refer me to all things of sense. If she in chains of magic were not bound, whether a maid so tender, fair, and happy, so opposite to marriage that she shuns the wealthy curd darlings of our race, would ever have to incur a general mock, run from her garnish to the sooty bosom of such a thing as thou, to fear, not to delight. Judge me the world that 'tis not gross in sense, but thou hast practiced on her with foul charms. Abuse her delicate youth, with drugs or minerals that weak emotion, I'll have it disputed on. 'Tis probable and probable thing. I therefore apprehend and do attach thee for an abuser of the world, a practicer of art inhibited and outlawed. Lay hold upon him. If he do resist, subdue him at his peril.
Hold your hands. a few of my inclining, and the rest. A word might keep a fight. I would have known so without a prompter. Whither will you that I go to answer this, your charge?
Prison! The time of law and direct session call me to answer.
What if I do obey? How may the Duke be therewith satisfied, whose messenger is here about my side upon some present business of the state to bring me to him?
'Tis most true, worthy senator. The Duke is in council, and your noble self, I am sure of, is sent for.
How? The Duke in council? In this time of the night? Bring him away! Mine's not an idle cause. The Duke himself, or any of my brothers of the state, cannot but feel this wrong as twere their own. For if such actions may have passage free, bond slaves and pagans shall our statesmen be. Straighten me not to the hands.
Senior Grandson, there's no composition in this news that gives them credit.
Indeed, they are disproportionate. My letters say 107 gallons.
And mine 140.
My lord, a runner approaches.
A messenger comes.
Now, what's the business?
The Turkish preparation makes for oaths. So as I did report of it to the state.
How say you by this change?
This cannot be by no say of reason. 'Tis a pageant to keep us in false games. When we consider the importance of Cyprus to the Turk, we must not think the Turk is so unskillful to lead that latest which concerns him first, neglecting an attempt of ease and gain to wake and wage a danger profitless.
Nay, Senior Graziano, in all confidence, he's not for roads.
Here's Brabantio in the volume 4.
Valiant, we must straightly employ you against the general enemy Turks. I did not see you earlier. Welcome, gentle senator. We lack your counsel and your help tonight.
So did I yours. Good your grace, pardon me. Neither my place, nor aught I heard of business hath raised me from my bed, nor doth the general care take hold on me. My particular life is of so floodgate or very nature that it blots and swallows of the sorrows and it is still itself.
Why? What's the matter?
My daughter! My daughter! Why? To me! She is abused, stolen from me, and corrupted by spells and medicines bought on mountebanks, of which so preposterous into there, being artificient, blind, or naval sense, scant witchcraft, and not.
Or he be in this foul proceeding hath thus beguiled your daughter of herself, and you of her. The bloody book of law you shall yourself read in the bitter letter after your own sense, yea, though our proper son stood in your action.
Humbly, thank you, Grace. Here's the man. This Moor, whom even now it seems your special mandate for state affairs hath hither brought.
We are very sorry for it. Well, what in your own part can you say to this?
Nothing! But this is so.
Most potent, great and reverend seniors, my very noble and approved good masters, that I have taken away this old man's daughter is most true. True that I have married her. Rude am I in my speech, and little blessed with the soft phrase of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' strength, to now some 9 moons wasted, they have used their dearest action in the tented field, and little of this great world can I speak of, more than pertains to feats of royals in battle. Therefore, little shall I grace my cause in speaking for myself, if by your richest patience. I will an unvarnished tale deliver of my whole course of love, what drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic. For such proceeding I am charged with God. I won his daughter.
Maiden never bold, of spirit so still and quiet that her motion blushed at herself. And she, in spite of nature, of years, of country, credit, anything, should fall in love with what she here to look on. Oh, 'tis a judgment made and most imperfect, and would confess perfection so could err against all laws of nature, and must be driven to find out practices 'tis a cunning hell why this should be. I therefore vouch again, with some mixtures powerful, or with some dram conjured to this effect, he wrought upon her!
And to vouch this is no proof without more wider and more overt test than these thin habits and poor likelihoods of modern seeming do prefer against him.
But fellow, speak. Did you by indirect and forced courses subdue and poison the young maid's affections, or keep it by request? And such fair question is soul to soul according.
I do beseech you, Signor Graciano. Send for the lady at the inn, and let her speak with me before her father. And if you do find me foul in her report, the trust, the office I do hold of you, not only take away, but let your sentence even fall upon my life.
Very well. Fetch testimony hither.
Standard bearer, conductor, and best know the place. Until she come, it's truly to him I do confess the vices of my word. So justly to your great ears, I'll present how I did thrive in this fair lady's love, and she in mine.
Say it, oh.
Her father loved me, oft invited me, still questioning me the story of my life, from year to year, the battle, sieges and fortunes that I had passed. And I even ran it through, from my boyish days to the very moment he bade me tell it, wherein I spoke of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents by flood and field, of hairbreadth escapes and imminent deadly breach, being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery. My redemption makes importance in my travels history. These things to hear were Desdemona serious and inclined. Let's see what the house affairs would draw a fix. Whichever she would take dispatch, she'd come again, and with a greedy ear devour up my discourse. Which I observed, draw a prayer from earnest heart. I did consent, and often gave the hours of tears when I would speak with some distress and stroke in my youth suffered. The story being done, she gave me for my pains a world of kisses. She swore in faith. It was strange. It was passing strange. It was pitiful. It was wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard, yet she wished heaven had made such a man. And she begged me that if I had a friend that loved her, I should tell him my story and that would move her. Upon this end I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity me. This is the only witchcraft that I have used. Here comes the lady. Let her witness it.
I think this tale would win my daughter too. The Brabantio, take up this mango matter at the best.
Hear her speak. If she confess, she will have the war. Destruction on my head if my bad blame should light on the man. Come hither, gentle mistress. Come hither. Do you perceive in all this noble company where most you owe obedience?
My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education. My life and education both do learn me how to respect you. You are the form of duty. I am hitherto your daughter. And here's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess due to the more my lord.
God be with you. I have done. Is it your grace on the state affairs? Better adopt a child than get it. Come hither, Moor. I here do grant thee, with all my heart, that which but thou hast already, with all my heart I would keep from thee. For your sake, Jew, I'm glad at soul I have no other child. What I escape would teach me tyranny, to hang clogs on them. I have done, my lord.
Let me speak like yourself and lay a sentence. By seeing the worst, which later on hopes depend on. To mourn a mischief which is past and gone is the next way to draw new mischief on. What cannot be preserved when fortune takes patience, her injury a mockery makes. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. He robs himself that spends a bootless thief.
Sir, let the Turk of Cyprus us be guided. We lose it not so long as we can smile. He bears the sentence well, that nothing bears but a free comfort which from this he hears. But he bears both, the sentence and the sorrow, which to pain grief must a poor patience borrow. These sentences, to sugar or to gall, being strong on both sides, are equivocal. But words are words. I never yet did hear that the bruised heart was pierced by the ear. I humbly beseech you, proceed to the affairs of state.
The Turk with the most mighty preparation makes the sentence. Othello, the fortitude of this place is best known to you. And though we have there a substitute of most allowed sufficiency, yet opinion, a more sovereign mistress of effects, throws a more safer voice on you. You must therefore be content to besmear the gloss of your new fortunes with this more stubborn and boisterous expedition.
Was present warrants the Turks, most humbly, therefore bidding to your state. I pray fit disposition for my wife. Do reference of place and expedition, with such accommodation and resource as levels with her breeding.
What, your father?
I will not have so.
Nor I.
Not either, as I took my father in patient thoughts by being his eye most gracious to my unfolding limbs your prosperous ear, and let me find a charter in your voice to assist my simpleness.
What would you, Desdemona?
That I love the more to live with him. My heart subdued even to the very quality of my lord. I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and to his honors and his valiant parts did I my soul and fortunes consecrate. Therefore, dear lord, if I be left behind a law of peace and he go to the war, the rights for why I love him are bereft me. And I, in the interim, shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
Let her have your voice. Vouch with me, heaven. I therefore beg thee not to please the palate of my appetite, nor to comply with heat, but to be free and bounteous to her mind. And heaven defend your good soul if you think your great and serious business I will stand when she is with me.
Be it as you shall privately determine, either for her stay or going. The affair cries haste, and speed must answer it.
You must away tonight.
With all my heart, Lord.
At ninth morning we shall meet here again. Othello, leave some officer behind, and he shall our commission bring to you and such things else of quality and respect as doth in fortune.
So please your grace. My standard bearer, a man of honesty he is. To his ways I assign my law, with what else equal your good grace shall send out.
Let it be so. Good night to everyone. And noble Signor, if virtue no delighted, beauty lack, your son-in-law is far more fair than black.
You bring more. Use Desdemona well.
Look to her, Moor, if thou hast eyes to see. She hath deceived her father, and made thee.
My life upon her fate. Yeah. Desdemona, Silene. I pray that let thy wife attend on and bring them both out here in the best advantage. Come, Desdemona. I have but an hour of love, of worldly matter direction to spend it. We must obey the time.
What sayest thou, noble Barnes?
What do thinkest thou?
Why go to bed and sleep?
Oh, I would unhappily drown myself.
If thou dost, I shall never love thee after. Why, thy silly gentleman?
Well, it is silliness to live when to live is torment. And then you have a prescription to die with death as a physician.
I have looked upon the world for 4 times 7 years, and since I can distinguish betwixt the benefit and an injury, I never knew man who knew how to love himself.
But what should I do? I confess it is not my shame to be so fond, but it is not my virtue to manage.
Virtue, a fig. 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus, or thus. If the balance of our lives had not one scale of reason to poise another of sensuality, the blood and baseness of our natures will conduct us to the most preposterous conclusions.
Well, it cannot be.
It is merely a lust of the blood and a permission of the will. Come, be a man. Drown myself? Drown cats and blind puppies. I have professed me thy friend. Put money in thy purse. Follow thou the wars. And read thy favor with the disguise. It cannot be long that Desdemona should continue her love to the Moor. Put money in our purse. Nor he his to her. These Moors are changeable in their wills. Fill thy purse with money. The food that to him now is as sweet as honey shall be to him surely as bitter as medicine. And she must change for you. Once she is sated with this body, she will find the errors of her choice. So make all the money thou canst. If sanctimony and a frail vow betwixt an erring barbarian and a super subtle Venetian be not too much for my wits, in all the gates of hell, thou shalt enjoy her.
Will I be fast to my hopes if I depend upon the issue?
Thou art sure of me. Go, make money. I have told thee often, and I retell thee again and again. I hate women. My cause is hearted, thine hath no less reason. If thou canst couple him, thou dost thyself a pleasure. Me a sport. Traverse, go, make money. We'll have more this tomorrow.
Where will I meet you in the morning?
At my lodging.
I'll see thee soon.
All right, go to farewell. Do you hear, Rodrigo?
I'll still all mine.
Thus do I make my purse. If I for my own gain knowledge should profane, if I were time spent with such snipe, but for my sport and profit. I hate the Moor. And it's thought abroad that twixt my sheets he has done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, from your suspicion in that kind, will do, as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Let's see. To get his place and plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. To abuse Othello's ears that Cassio is too familiar with his wife. He is of an open and honest nature, and thinks men honest that well seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
From the cape does thou discern its sea?
Nothing at all. It is a high rock flood. I cannot twixt the heaven and the main to try to sail.
Methinks the wind has spoke aloud at land. Full of glass never sugar balance. What shall we make of this?
Segregation of the Turkish fleet. For who could stand upon the foaming shore, the chicken billow seems to pelt the clouds.
If the Turkish fleet be not sheltered and in bay, they are drowned. It is impossible to bear.
My lord, we have good news that our wars are done. The desperate tempest has so banged the Turks their assignment halls. The noble ship of Venice has seen a most grievous rack and suffrance on most part of their fleet.
Ha! Is this true?
The ship is here put in. A Veronese, Michael Cassio. Lieutenant to the warlike Lord Othello has come on shore. The Moor himself had seen is in full commission here for Cyprus.
Ah, I'm glad on. 'Tis a worthy go.
But this same Cassio, though he speak of comfort touching the Turkish loss, yet he looks sadly and prays the Moor be safe, for they were parted in foul and violent tempest.
Ah, pray heavens he be. I have served. The man commands like a full soldier. Come to the seaside home, as well to see the ship that's come in, as to throw our eyes at the brave fellow.
Come, let us do so. Very little is expectancy for arrivals.
Thanks you, the valiant, the warlike islet, so approve the more. Oh, may the heavens give him to this, for I have lost him on a dangerous sea.
Is he well shipped?
His bark is stoutly timbered, and his pilot, an expert in improved allowance. Therefore, my hopes are fighting to death stand in bold cure.
The town is empty. On the brow of the sea stand ranks of people, and they cry, "Assaye!"
My hopes do shake him for the governor.
They do discharge us out of courtesy. Our friends, at least.
I pray, go forth and give us truth to his that is arrived.
Shot.
Good lieutenant. Is thy general wise?
Oh, most fortunately, he has achieved a maiden, paragon subscription, and while fame, one excels the quirks of blazoning pens.
Who is she?
Oh, the divine Desdemona, the one that I spoke of the great captain's cap. Left in the conduct of the brave Iago, fitting here anticipates our thoughts in 7 nights' speed. Oh, great Jove! Oh, Othello guard, and fill thy sails with thine own powerful breath, that he may bless this bay with this tall ship. Oh, make love's quick pants in Desdemona's arms. Give renewed fire to our extincted spirits. Oh, behold! Oh, the riches of the ship have come to shore. Ye men of Cyprus, let her have your needs. Oh, hail to thee, lady, and by the grace of heaven, and before, behind thee, reel thee round.
I thank you, valiant Cassio. What tidings can you tell of my lord?
Oh, he is not yet arrived, nor am I ought, but that he is well and will be sheared shortly.
Oh, but I fear, how lost your company?
The great pretensions of the sea and skies parted our fellowship. The shot does go to the citadel. This must be news. Lieutenant, welcome, Skid. Welcome, mistress. Oh, to knock out your patience, good Iago, that I extend my manners. 'Tis my breeding that gives me this bold show of courtesy.
Sir, would she give you so much of her lips as of her tongue she often bestows on me, you would have enough.
Alas, she has no speech.
In faith, too much. Very before your ladyship, I grant. She puts her tongue a little in her heart and chides with thinking.
You have little cause to say so.
Oh, come on. You are pictures out of doors. Bells in your parlors. Saints in your entries. Devils being offended. Slayers in your housewifery and housewives in your beds.
Oh, fie upon me, slanderer.
Hey, sure, all kinds of sir. You rise to play and go to bed to work.
You shall not write my praise.
No, that is not.
What wouldst write of me, if thou shouldst praise me?
Gentle lady, do not hold me to account nothing is not true.
Come on, I say, there's one gone to the harbor. I am not married, but I do beguile the thing I am by seeming otherwise. Come, how wouldst thou praise me?
I'm about it. But indeed, my invention comes from my pace, as bird mine comes from above cloud. She be fair and wise, fairness and wit. The one's for use, the other useth it.
Well praised! How if she be black and witty?
If she be black and there to have a wit, she'll find a white that shall her blackness fair.
Oh, worse and worse. How if fair and foolish?
She never yet was foolish that was fair, for even her folly helped her to an end.
Oh, these are old fond paradoxes to make fools laugh in the alehouse. What miserable praise hast thou for her that's foul and foolish?
There's none so foul and foolish thereunto, but does foul prince which fair and wise ones do.
Oh, heavy ignorance, thou praisest the worst best. But what praise couldst thou bestow on a deserving woman indeed? One that in the authority of her merit did justly put on the vouch of very malice itself.
She that was fair and never proud, had tongue at will, and yet was never allowed. Never let go, yet never went gay, fled from her wish, and said, now I may,
To do what?
to suckle fools and chronicle accounts.
Oh, Miss Lane, to conclusion. Do not murder him, you may only be thy husband. How say you, Cassio? Is he not a most profane and liberal counselor?
Oh, he speaks home, madam. You may relish him more the soldier than the scholar.
He takes her by the palm. Aye, well said. Whisper. With as little awareness as this, will I ensnare as great a fly as Cassio. Aye, smile upon her, do. I will give thee in thine own courtship. If such tricks as these will strip you out of your lieutenantry, it had been better you had not kissed your 3 fingers so oft, which even now, you're most apt to play the servant. Very good. Well kissed, an excellent curtsy, 'tis so indeed. And yet again, your fingers to your lips. Would they were clenched pipes for your sake. The more, I know his trumpet.
'Tis truly so.
Does any of you receive him?
Look, here he comes!
Oh, my fair warrior!
Dear Othello!
It gives me wonder as great as my content to see you here before me. My soul's joy. The fact that everything has come such promise. May the winds blow to their wicked death. For now to die, for now to be most happy. For I fear my soul hath her content so absolute, that not another comfort like this succeeds an unknown fate.
And heavens forbid, but that our loves and comforts should increase, even as our days do grow.
Oh, amen, sweet powers to that. Can I speak enough of this content? It stops me right here. It's of too much joy in this. It's the greatest discords that can be, that ever our hearts shall make.
Oh, you are well tuned now. But I'll set down the pegs that make this music, as honest as I am.
Come, let us to the castle. News, friends. Our wars are down, the Turks are drowned. How does my old wings are down? Honey, you shall be well desired in Cyprus. Found the greatest love amongst the people. Sweet, I prattle out of fashion and I dote in mine own comfort. Yada, go to the bay and disembark my house. Bring out the master of the citadel. He is a good one. His worthiness does challenge much respect. Come, Desmond. Once more, well met at Cyprus.
Come hither. If thou beest valiant, as they say, basically in being in love, have fitting mobility and ranges more than this day to them. Listen. The lieutenant tonight watches on the court's guard. First, I must tell you this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? 'Tis not possible.
They have him with us. And that that's so being instructed. Mark me with what violence she first loved the more, but for bragging and telling her fantastical lies. To love him still for praying? Let not that his sweetheart think it. Her eye must be fed. And what pleasure shall she have to look upon the devil? When the blood is made dull with the active sport, there should be a game. Very nature will instruct her in it and compel her to some second choice. Who stands so eminent in the degree of misfortune than Cassio does? A complete knave. And besides, the knave is young, handsome, and hath all those requisites in him that folly and green minds look after. A pestilent, complete knave. And the woman has found him already.
I cannot believe that in her. She's full of the most blessed condition.
Blessed figs then. The wine she drinks is made of grapes. If she had been blessed, she would have never loved the moon. Did you see her puddle with the palm of his hands? Did not mark that?
Yes, that I did, but that was but courteous.
Lechery by this hand. An index and obscure prologue to the history of lust and foul thoughts. They met so close with their lips that their breaths embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Rodrigo. But sir, be you ruled by me. I have brought you from Venice. The command I'll lay it upon you. Watch you tonight. Do you find some occasion to anger Cassio? Either by speaking too loud, or taming his discipline, or by whatever course you please, which the time will more favorably mention. me, strike it, provoke him that he may, for even out of that will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny, whose qualifications shall come into no truer taste again, but by the discipline of Cassidy. So shall you have a shorter journey to your desires, impediment profitably removed, without the which there would be no expectation of our prosperity.
I will do it. You can bring it to any opportunity.
Meet me by and by the citadel. I must fetch as necessary to shore. Farewell.
I do.
That Cassio loves her? I do well believe it. That she loves him? 'Tis apt, and of great credit. The more howbeit I admire Menas is of an honest, noble nature, and I dare think he'll prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now, I do love her too. Not out of absolute lust, though. Peradventure, I stand account for his greatest sin, but partly led to die of my revenge. For I fear that lusty Moor hath leaked into my seat, and the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my innards, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am evened with him, wife for wife, or, failing so, at least I put him into a jealousy so strong that judgment cannot cure. I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse him to Othello in the right guard, for I fear Michael Cassio with my nightcap too, and make the more think me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass, and practicing upon his peace and quiet, even to madness. 'Tis here, but yet confused. Knavery's plain face is never seen till used.
It is Othello's pleasure, our noble and valiant general, that upon certain tidings now arrived, importing the mere perdition of the Turkish fleet, every man and woman put themselves into triumph, some to dance, some to make bonfires, each man to whatever sport he chooses. For besides these beneficial news, it is the celebration of his gushing. So much was his pleasure should be proclaimed. All offices are open, and there is full liberty of feasting from this present hour of 5 until the bell have tolled 11. Bless the Isle of Cyprus and our noble general, Othello.
Good Michael. Look you to the guards now. Let's teach ourselves an honorable style, not to outsport discretion.
Iago have direction what to do, but with an inviting eye will I look to it.
Iago is most honest. Good night, man. Tomorrow will be early, so I would like that speech. Come, my dear. Purchase me. Fruits unto receive. The profits yet to come between me and you. Good night.
Good Iago, you must go watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 o'clock. The general cast us early for the love of his Desdemona, who let us not therefore blame. He hath not yet made wanton night with her, and she is sport for Jove.
She is an exquisite lady.
And our warren full of game.
Indeed, a fresh and delicate creature.
What an eye she has. Methinks it sounds a parley to provocation.
An inviting eye indeed, but yet methinks right and modest.
She speaks, is it not an alarum to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant. I have a scoop of wine and a brace of Cyprus scallops who would fain have a measure to the health of that Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have poor and unhappy brains for drink. I well wish that courtesy would invent another custom of entertainment.
What, man? But 1 cup. I'll drink for you.
I've had but 1 cup already, and it was craftily qualified, and behold what innovations it makes here. I am unfortunate in the infirmity and dare task my weakness with any more.
'Tis a night of revels. The gallants desire it.
Where are
Here at the door. I pray you call them in.
they? I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup with that which he tonight has drunk already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offense as my young mistress's dog. Now, my sinful Rodrigo, whom love has turned almost the wrong side out, to Desdemona tonight have caroused flirtations hollow deep, and he's to watch. 3 else of Cyprus, noble swelling spirits, have I tonight flushed with flowing cups, and they watch too. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards, am I to put Cassio into some action in the eye? But here they come.
Oh, for God, they have given me a rouse already.
Ready, sir, not pass the pint, as I am a soldier.
Come on, boys, and let me the candy can clean, and let me the candy can clean. A soldier's a man, old man's life but a span. Why don't you let a soldier scream? Come on, boys.
For God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent than powder. Your German, your Danish, your swag belly Hollander, drink ho, are nothing to your English.
Is your Englishman so exquisite in his drinking?
Why, he drinks you with facility.
Gentlemen, to the health of our general.
I am 4th Lieutenant, and I will do you justice.
For my own part, no offense to the general or any man of quality, I hope to be saved.
And so do I too, Lieutenant.
But by my leave, not before me. The lieutenant will be saved before the standard. No more of this. Let's do our affairs. Gentlemen, may God forgive our sins. Let's back to our business. Gentlemen, let's not think that I am drunk. This is my standard. This is my right hand. This is my left. And I am not drunk now. I stand well enough, and I speak well enough.
Excellent, well.
Well then, you must not think that I am drunk.
Come, gentlemen, to the platform. Let us set the watch. Shit.
Oh.
You see this fellow that has gone before? He's a soldier fit to stand by Caesar and give direction, reducing his vice. It's his pity of him. I fear the trust Othello puts him in may on some odd time of his infirmity shake this island.
Is he often blessed?
'Tis evermore his prologue to his sleep.
It were well the general were put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature prizes the virtue that appears in Cassio and looks not upon his evils. Is not this so?
Now, Rodrigo, I pray you, after the lieutenant, go.
'Tis a pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second, with one of such ingract infirmity. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Now, I for this fair island. I do love Cassio well, and will do much to cure him of this evil.
You rascal! You rascal! Peace be my duty! I'll beat you there in 2 or 3! Rats! You rogue! Friends are open at him! I certainly go me or I'm not to the master! Drunk! Wow! Sir! Lieutenant!
The general speaks to you. Oh, hell no, Lord. What's the rise at this? Are we turned Turks and do that to ourselves? The heaven forbid the Ottomans? For Christian's sake, put by the barbarous sprawl. What is the matter, masters? Honesty out. And let's get to read and speak. Who began? Well, I love my charge.
I do not know. Friends all, but now, very now, and friends all. Swords out, tilting one another's breasts in opposition bloody. I cannot speak in the beginnings to this peevish odds, and would I had lost the legs that brought me to be a part of it. How comes it, Michael, you thus forgot?
Pardon me, sir, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montana, you will want to be civil. The gravity and stillness of your age the world have noted. And your name is great in the mouths of wise ascension. What's the matter if you unlace your rich reputation and spend your opinion for that of a night crawler? Give me answer to it.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform me, while I spare speech, of something which now offends me. By all I do know, and I know I ought to, has been said by me of gentlemen since night. When self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves will be a sin when violence assails us.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins my sacred dice of rule. In passion, having my best judgment colleague, essays to lead the way. My third brother is this home of mine. The best of you shall think of my rebuke. Give me to know how this foul route began. Who set it on? And he that is approved in this offense, though twitted with me both at a birth, shall lose me. 'Tis monstrous. Diablo, who began?
Be that partially fine, or leave them office. Thou speak more or less the truth, and thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. I'd rather have this tongue come from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Yet I persuade myself to speak the truth, should nothing wrong him. This is it, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes Othello crying out for help. Sir, this fellow steps into Cassio and entreats his cause. Myself the crying fellow did pursue, lest by his clamor, as it so fell out, the town might fall in fright. He, swift of foot, outran my purpose, and I returned. And Cassio, high note, which so tonight I never might say before. For when I came back, for this was brief, I found them close together at low and thrust, even again as they were when you yourself did part them. Cassio received from him that fled some strange indignity which patience could not pass.
I know, Iago. By love and honesty doth mince the matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love, but never more be officer of mine. If my gentle love be not raised up, I'll make thee an example.
What is the matter, dear?
All's well, sweet. Come away to bed. Sir, for your pains myself will be good surgeon. Iago, look with care about the town and silence those whom this vile brawl distract. Come, Desmond. It's the soldier's life to have their balmy slumbers wake with strife. Come on.
What are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I pass on soon.
Heaven forbid.
Reputation. Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. I've lost my reputation. Oh, Iago, I have lost my reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There is more in that than in reputation. Reputation is an idol and false imposition, oft got without merit and lost without deserving. There are more ways to recover the general again. Sue to him again and he's yours.
I'd rather soon to be despised than to deceive such a good commander with such a slight, drunk and indiscreet an officer. Oh, if the spirit of wine would have any name, let it call devil.
What was he that you followed with your sword? What had he done to you?
I don't know.
Is it possible?
I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing therefore.
Well, you are now well enough. How can you thus recover?
Pleasing devil drinkings to give away to devil wrath. One unperfectness shows me another to make me frankly despise myself.
You are too severe a moral. As the time, the place, and condition of this country stands, I could well wish this had not befallen. But since it is as it is, mend it for your own good.
I will ask for my place again. Oh, and he'll just call me a drunkard.
Good wine is a good familiar creature if it be used well. Exclaim no more against it. And, good lieutenant, I think you think I love you.
Oh, I have well proved it.
You or any man living may be drunk at one time, man. I tell you what you shall do. The general's wife is now the general. I may say so in this respect. that he hath given up himself to the devotement of her parts and graces. Confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to help put you in your place again. She is thus so free, so kind, so blessed, so apt a disposition that she holds it a vice in her goodness to do no more than she is requested.
You advise me well.
I confess, in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
I think it freely. And betimes in the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to take up for me. I am desperate in my fortunes if they check me.
You are in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, most honest Iago.
What's he then that says I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give, and honest. Trouble to thinking, and directly the course to win the more again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. So how am I then a villain to counsel Cassio to this parallel course, directly to his good? Divinity of hell, when devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first what heavenly shows is I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she, for him, pleads strongly to the more, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repels him for her body's lusts. And by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the more. Thus will I turn her virtue into pitch, and make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Rodrigo?
I'm following the chase, but not like a hound that hunts, but one that fills up the crowd. All my money is spent, and I tonight have been exceedingly well cordial. And I think that the issue will be that I should have much more experience for my pains. And so with no money at all and a little more wit, return again to Venice.
How poor are they that have not patience? What wound did ever heal but by degrees? Thou knowest we work by wit, and not by witchcraft. And wit depends on dilatory time. Does it not go well? Cassio hath beaten me, and thee by that small hurt hath cashiered Cassio. 'Tis morning. Retire thee. Go where thou art militant. Away, I say. Nay, get thee gone. Two things must be done. My wife must move from Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on. Myself while to draw the more apart and bring him up so that he may find Cassio soliciting his wife. Ah, there's the wife. Dog not device by coldness and delay.
Happy times, Iago?
You've not been to bed then?
No, the day broke before we parted. I had made bold, Iago, to sue for your wife, that she would, to the virtuous Desdemona, procure me some access.
I'll draw her to you presently, and I'll devise the means to draw the more out of the way so that your business and commerce may be more free.
I humbly thank you. I have never met a Florentine to be so kind and honest.
Good morrow, Lieutenant. I am sorry for your displeasure, but all will sure be well. The general and his wife are talking of it, and she speaks for you stoutly. The Moor replies that he you hurt is of great fame in Cyprus, and of great affinity, and that in wholesome wisdom he might not but refuse you. But he protests he loves you, and needs no other suitor but his likings to bring you in again.
I beseech you, if you see it to be done, will that it be fit to give me some advantage of Desdemona?
And pray you, come in. I will bestow you, or you shall have time to speak your bosom freely.
I'm much bound to you.
These letters give thee to the pilot. By him do my duties sin. That being done, I will be walking on the works. Prepare it.
Good, my lord, I'll do it.
I'll put fortifications to the sea.
I'll wait upon your lordship.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, that I will do all my abilities in thy behalf.
Good madam, do. I warrant it grieves my husband as if the cause were his.
Oh, that's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio, but I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were.
Bounteous man, what should ever become of Michael Cassio? He's never anything but your true servant.
I know it. I thank you. You do love my lord. You've known him long, and be you well assured assured he shall in strangeness stand no farther off than in a politic distance.
Aye, but that policy may last so long, or feed itself on such nice and waterish diet, or breed itself out of circumstances, that I, being absent, my place supplied, I generally will forget my love and service.
Do not doubt that. Before Amelia here, I give thee warrant of thy place. Surely, if I do vow friendship, I'll perform it to the last article. My lord shall never rest. I'll watch him take, and talk him out of patience. His bed shall seem a school, his board a shrift. I'll intermingle everything he does with Cassio's suit. Therefore be merry, Cassio, for thy solicitor shall rather die than give thy cause away.
Madam, here comes my lord.
Madam, I must take my leave.
Why stay and hear me speak?
Madam, not now. I am ill at ease and not fit for my own purpose.
Well, do your discretion.
I like not that. What dost thou say? Nothing, my lord, or if I know not what.
Was that not Cassio, wife of my wife?
Cassio, no. I did not think that he was still away so guilty like seeing you coming.
I do believe 'twas he.
No, my lord. I've been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Listen to me.
My Lieutenant Cassio. Good my lord, if I have any grace or power to do his present reconciliation take, for if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance, not in cunning, I have no judgment in your honest face. I prithee, call him back.
When he hints now.
In sooth, so humble that he has left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Not now, some other time.
Shall it be shortly?
Send it to you.
Shall it be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner then?
I shall not dine at home. I meet with the captains at the citadel.
Why then, tomorrow night, on Tuesday morning, on Tuesday noon, or night, on Wednesday morning, I pray thee name the time, that let it not exceed 3 days. In faith he is penitent, but yet his trespass, by our common reason, save that they say the worst should make example out of her best, is not almost a fault to incur a private check. When shall he come? Tell me, Othello. I wonder in my soul what you would ask me that I should deny or stand so mammering on. What? Michael Cassio? That came a-wooing with you? And that so many a time when I've spoken of you dispraisingly, I've taken your side, which has so much to do to call him in. By your lady, I can do much.
Prithee. Let him come when he will. I will deny him.
Why, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm, or suit you to do a peculiar profit to your own person. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I need to touch your loving need, it shall be full of poise and difficult weight and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing. For I do beseech you. Grant me this. Leave but a little closer.
Shall I deny it? No. Farewell, my lord.
Farewell, my dear. I'll come to you straight.
Will you become? Be as your fancies teach you. Wherever you be, I am obedient.
Excellent Grinch. Tradition catch my soul, but I do love thee. And when I love thee not, chaos is come again.
My noble lord. What dost thou say, did Michael Cassio mean you moved my lady all your love?
From first to last, why dost thou ask?
No, for the satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
Why of thy thought, Iago?
I did not think he had been acquainted with her.
Oh, he went off between us.
Indeed.
Indeed, I indeed.
You say yourself often that?
Is he not honest?
Honest, my lord?
Honest, I honest.
My lord, for aught I know.
What dost thou think, Iago?
Think, my lord.
Think, my lord. By heaven, thou echoest me. As if some monster was thy brain too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. Why, I heard thee say even now, thou likest not that when Cassio parted from my wife. What didst thou like? And when I told thee he was of my whole counsel. Thou dost love me. Show me thy thoughts.
My lord, you know I love you.
I think thou dost. And I know thou art full of love and honesty, and weighs thy words before thou doest them ready. Therefore these thoughts of thine frighten me the more.
For Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn, I think that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they sing, or those that be not, what they might seem none.
Certainly, men should be what they sing.
Well, then I think Michael Cassio is an honest man.
Nay, There's more to this.
I agree. Speak to me as I think. Without less room, you get the worst of thoughts, the worst of ways.
My noble lord, though I am bound to every act of duty, I am not bound to that all slaves are free to. Utter my thoughts.
Just inspire yourself, friend. That makes him wrong. It makes him hear strange to thy thoughts.
I do beseech you, though I perchance ambitious am, I guess, that your wisdom will take no notice, nor build yourself a trouble out of my scattering and unsure observance. Good name make man and woman dear, my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Who steals my purse, steals trash. To something, nothing. 'Twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he that filters from me my good name, robs me of that which not enriches him, and makes me poor indeed.
My heaven, I know thy thoughts.
Not, if my heart bring your hand, nor shall not. Whilst this is my custom. Beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meek it feeds on. But oh, what damn menace tells he o'er who dotes, yet doubts, suspects, yet fondly loves. Oh, yes. Good God, the souls of all my tribe be friends from jealousy.
Why? Why is this? This shall I make a life of jealousy?
Not to make thee jealous. Say my wife is fair.
Feeds well and loves company. Is free of speech. Sings, plays, and dances. Where virtue is are more virtuous. Nor for my own weak merits, will I draw the smallest amount of fear out of her revolt. For she had eyes, and chose me. No, yeah. I'll speak before I doubt. And when I doubt, prove. And on the proof, there's nothing else but this. Away at once with love and jealousy.
I am glad of this. For now I shall have reason to show the love and duty I bear you with greater spirit. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. Wear your eyes thus, not jealous nor secure. I would not have your free and noble nature be abused. Look to it. Dost thou think so? She did deceive her father, marrying you. And when she seemed to shake and fear your looks, she loved them most.
So she did.
Why go to then? She that so young could give out such a seeming, to close her father's eyes up close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft, but I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech your honor for too much loving you.
I am bound to be forever.
I see this hath a little dashed your spirits.
Not a jot. Not a jot.
Trust me, I fear it has. I hope you will consider what is spoke comes from my love. But I see you are moved. My lord, I see you are moved.
Not much moved. I do not think, but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so. And long live you to think so.
How nature erring from itself.
Aye, there's the point. That's to be bold with you. Not to affect many proposed matches of her own kind, complexion, and degree, whereto we see in all things nature tends. One may smell in such a well most rank, foul disproportions. Thoughts are natural. I may fear her will, recoiling to her better judgment, may fall to match you with her countrymen and happily repent.
Farewell. Set on thy wife's observe. Leave me.
My lord, I take note of you.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubts, sees and knows more, much more than he unfolds.
My lord, I would I might entreat your honor to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time. Although 'tis fit that Cassio have his place, for sure, he fills it up with great ability. But if you please to hold him off a while, You shall by that perceive him and his means. Note if your lady strain his entertainment with any strong or vehement importunity. Much will be seen in that.
Farewell. Fear not, my God.
I once more take my leave.
Exposed of exceeding honesty, and with a learned spirit knows all qualities of human dealings. For I am black and have not those soft parts of conversation that the chambers have, or I'm declining to the veil of these, and that's not much. She's gone. I am abused, and my relief must be to loathe. Curse of a marriage! Let me call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. I'd rather than a toady live in the vapor of the dungeon and keep a corner of a thing I love for others' uses. If she be false, heaven mock the stuff and I'll not believe.
Oh, now, my dear fellow, your dinner and the dinner of Silender's wife invited to attend your presence.
Oh, I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? And you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead.
Why, that's with watching. Twill away again. Let me but bind it hard. Within this hour it will be well.
Let it alone. I'll go.
I'm very sorry that you're not well.
I am glad I have found this scarf. This is her first remembrance from the war. My wayward husband had 100 times moved me to steal it. And she so loves the token, for he conjured her she should ever keep it, that she reserves it evermore about her to kiss and talk to. I'll have the work taken out and give it to Iago. What he will do with it, heaven knows, not I. I have nothing but to please his fancy.
Now, what do you here alone?
Do not be shy. I have a thing for you.
You have a thing for me. Is it a common thing to have a foolish mind?
Oh, is that all? What will you give me now for that same scarf?
What scarf?
What scarf? Why, that the Moor first gave to Desdemona, that which so often you did bid me steal.
I stolen it from her?
No, but she let it drop by negligence, and I, to the advantage being here, took it up. Look, there it is.
A good wench, give it me.
What will you do with it that you have been so earnest to have me diligent?
What? What is it to you?
It's not me for some purpose of import. Give it to me. Poor lady, she will like that. She shall like it.
Be not ignorant. I'll have use for it. Go. Leave me. I will in Cassio's lodging lose this scarf, and let him find it. Trifles light as air, but to the jealous, confirmation strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The more already changes with my poisons. Dangerous conceits are in their nature's poisons, which at the first are scarce found to distaste. But with the little, act upon the blood, burn like the mines of sulfur. I did say so. Look where it comes. Nor poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world will ever medicine me back to that sweet sleep wished out most yesterday.
False to me.
But how now, General? No more of that.
Come on, be gone. I'll say you all right. I swear. It's better to be much pleased than know it for the living.
How now, my lord?
What sense had I in the stolen hours of lust? I saw it, thought it not, it harmed me not. I slept the next night well, fed well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips. He that is robbed not wanting what is stolen. Let him not know that he's not robbed at all.
I'm sorry to hear this.
By the world, I think my wife be honest, and think she is not. And I think thou art just, and think thou art not. Oh, I'll have some proof. My name, which was fresh as Diane's speech, now be grimed and black as mine own face. There be cords or not, poisons of suffocating streams. I'll not endure it, but I will satisfy.
I see you are eaten up with passion. I do repent me that I put it to you. You would be satisfied?
Give me a living reason she's disloyal. Give me the ocular proof.
I do not like the office. But since I am entered into this cause so far quick to it by foolish love and honesty, I will go on. I was billeted with Cassio lately, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of men so loose of soul that in their sleep will mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio. In sleep, I heard him say, "O sweet Desdemona, let us be wary. Let us hide our loves. Then, sir, when he sees and wring my hand, kiss me hard, as if he plucked up kisses by the roots that grew upon my lips. Let his leg o'er my thigh, then sigh and kiss, then cry, cursed fate that gives me to the Lord.
Monstrous! 'Tis mine!
This was but his dream.
I'll tear her all to pieces.
May yet be wise. Yet we see nothing done. She may be on the check. Tell me with this. Have you sometimes seen a white silk scarf in your wife's hands?
I gave her such one. 'Twas my first gift.
I know not that. But such a scarf, for I'm sure it was your wife's, did I today see Cassio wipe his beard with.
Blood! 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 Blood!
Your mind may change.
Never, Iago! My bloody thoughts with violent pace shall never look back, never after that humble love, till a wide and capable of revenge swallow them both up. Now by yon mortal heaven, in due reverence of this here sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Do not rise yet. Witness, you ever-burning lights above, you elements that clip us round about, witness here that Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hands, heart, to wrong Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be in me remorse. What bloody business ever.
I greet thy love, not in vain thanks, but in acceptance bounties. And I will to the instant put thee to it. Let me hear in these 3 days that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request. But let her live.
Damn her! Damn her, Ludwig! Damn her! Come, go apart with me. I will furnish me some means of swift death for the fair devil. Now thou art my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
Where should I have lost the scarf, Amelia?
I know what now.
Believe me, I had rather have lost my purse from the Cruzados. And left my noble Morris true of mind and full of no such baseness as jealous creatures are, 'twere enough to put him to real thinking.
Is he not jealous?
Who he? I think the son where he was born drew all such humors from him.
Look what he has.
I will not leave him now till Cassio will call to him. How's it with you, my lord?
Well, my good lady, harshness to dissemble. How do you do this?
Well, my good lord.
Give me your hand. This hand is moist, my lady.
I have felt no age, nor known no sorrow.
This heart is fruitful and liberal heart. Hot, hot, and moist. This hand of yours requires a sequester from forgiveness, fasting and prayer, much castigation, exercise devout. There's a young sweating devil here that commonly rebels. 'Tis a good hand, a frank one.
You may indeed say so, for 'twas that hand that gave away my heart.
The hearts of old gave hands. There are new heraldries of hands, not hearts.
I cannot speak of this. Come near your promise.
What promise?
I have sent to bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have a salt and sorry room that offends me. Lend me thy scarf.
Here, my lord.
That which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Not.
No, indeed, my lord.
That's the fault. An Egyptian to my mother did give that scarf. She was a charmer and could read the thoughts of people. And told her why she kept it would make her angry. And subdue my father entirely to her love. If she were to lose it, or give it away, my father's eyes should hold her low. And his spirit should hide after new fancies. She died and gave me. It bid me when my fate would have me wise to give it her. I did so. So take heed of it. Make it a darling like your precious eye. To lose it or give it away, or leave in such perdition as nothing else could match.
Indeed, is it possible?
It's true. It's magic in the web. A cyborg that had numbered in the world a Sunday and course 200 compasses. And her prophetic fury sold the works. And the worms that did breathe the silk were hollowed. And it was dyed in mummy, which skillful of conserved maidens' hearts.
Indeed, is it true?
Most veritable. Therefore, look to it well.
And would to God I'd never seen it.
Wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Is it lost? Is it gone? Speak, is it out of the way?
Heaven bless us.
Say,
It is not lost, but what if it were?
how?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it, let me see it.
Why, so I can, but I will not now. This is a credit to put me from my student. Pray let Cassio be received again.
Fetch me the scarf. My mind misgives.
Oh, come, you'll never meet a more sufficient man.
The scarf!
One that all his time and founded his good fortunes on you.
The scarf!
In brief, you are to blame.
Wait!
Is not this man jealous?
I have never seen this before. Sure, there's some wonder in this scarf. I'm most unhappy in the loss of it.
'Tis not a yearers who shows us a man. They are all but stomachs, and we all but food. They eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us. Look you, Cassio, and my husband.
Loathe the happiness. Go and importune her.
How now, good Cassio, what's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit, I beseech you, with your virtuous means I may again exist and be a member of his love.
Alas, thrice, gentle Cassio, my application is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord. Nor should I know him were he if favors and humor altered. So help me, every spirit sanctified, as I have spoken to you all my best, and stood within the blank of his displeasure for my free speech. You must a while be patient. What I can do, I will. And more I will than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you.
Is my lord angry?
He went hence but now, and certainly in strange unquietness.
Can he be angry? I have seen the cannon when it has blown his ranks into the air, and like the devil, from his very arm, puffed his own brother. And is he angry? Let's not take him home then. I will go meet with him. There's matter in it indeed if he be angry.
Prithee do so. Something sure of state, or made demonstrable here in some unhatched practice, hath puddled his clear spirit. In some cases, men's natures wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their object. 'Tis even so, for let our finger ache, and it induce our other healthful members even to a sense of pain. Nay, we must think men are not gods, nor up and move for such absurdancy as fits the bridle. It shrew me much, Amelia. I was, unhandsome warrior as I am, arraigning his unkindness with my soul. Now I find right suborn the witness, and he's indicted falsely.
Pray heaven, it be state matters, as you think, and no conception, nor no jealous toy concerning you.
Alas, the day I never gave him cause.
But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for their jealous. It is a monster begot upon itself, born on itself.
Heaven keep the monster from the elements of mine.
Lady, amen.
I will go seek him. Cassio, walk here now.
I humbly thank your ladyship.
Same you, friend Cassio.
What made you from home? How's it with you, sweet Bianca? I was coming to your house.
And I was going to your lodging, Cassio. But keep a week away, 7 days and 7 nights, 8 hours. And lovers' exit hours more tedious than the dial 8 times. We're ready.
Pardon me, Bianca, I have this with wild London thoughts impressed, but I shall, in 3 times, strike off this score of abstinence.
Oh,
Take this work out.
oh, Cassio, whence came this? This is some token from a newer friend. To the felt absence now I feel a cause, said come to this, well.
Go to, woman, and throw thy guesses into thy devil's teeth, which you have there. You think this is from some mistress, some remembrance? I think Bianca, no.
Oh, I resist.
I know not neither. I found it in my chamber. I like to work well. Ere the man is like enough will. I like it copy. Now take it and do it, and leave me for this time.
Leave you wherefore?
I tend here on the general, and I think in no addition nor my wish to have him see me, woman.
Why, I pray?
Not that I love you not.
But that you do not love me. I pray you bring me on the way a little, and say if I shall see you soon at night.
'Tis a little way that I can bring you, for I attend here. But I still see you, surely.
That is very well, I must be circumstanced.
No. Well, you think so?
I think so, Doc.
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to lie naked in bed with a friend an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, y'all. And not being harmed. It's hypocrisy against the devil. They that mean virtuously and yet do so. The devil that virtues tempt and they tempt him.
They do nothing, 'tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a scarf, why then 'tis hers. And being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor. May she give that.
Her honor is a virtue that's not seen. They have it very often, have it not, but for the scarf.
By heaven. I would almost gladly forgot it. Thou Phelps. Oh, it comes over my memory. As doth the raven over the infected house. And Bodenthal, he had my scarf.
Aye, what of that?
It's not so good, man.
What if I'd said I'd seen him do you wrong? Or heard him say, as maids being such abroad by having convinced it or supplied some mistress, they cannot choose, but they must blab.
Hath he said anything?
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured, no more than doth swear,
What hath he said?
that he did, I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
With
With her, on her, what you will.
lie with her. Lie on her. We say lie with her. Will they belie her? Lie with her sounds as fulsome. Confession. First to confess and be hanged for his labors. First to be hanged, then to confess. Speaking the words. Somehow nature should invest herself in some shadowing passion. Tremble at the very thought of confessions. Scar. Noses. Lips. Confessions.
Work on. My medicine works. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. Well, hold, my lord, I say, Othello, how now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord is falling into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Run him about the temples.
The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at mouth and breaks out to savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while? He will recover straight. When he is gone, I will on great occasion speak with you. How now, my lord, have you not hurt your head?
Dost thou mock?
I mock you not, by heaven. Would you but bear your fortune like a man?
The haunted man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster.
Hath he confessed?
Come, sir, be a man. Think what but every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those improper beds that they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better.
Thou art wise to say.
Do you withdraw yourself a little while? Confine yourself to patient list. Whilst you were here, o'erwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away and laid excuses upon your ecstasy, and bade him anon return, and here, speak with me, the which she promised. Do but encave yourself, and note the fleers, the jibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, when he hath, and is again to cope your wife. I say but mark his gesture. Marry patience, or else I say you're all in spleen, and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear? Huh? Dost thou hear? Oh, I will be found most cunning in my patience. Dost thou hear? Most left.
That's none amiss. But yet, keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now will I question Cassio's Bianca, a huswife that by selling her desires, buys herself bread and cloth. It is a creature that goes on Cassio. Since the strongest plague to beguile many and be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot restrain from the excess of laughter. But here he comes. He shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and Othello's unbuggish jealousy must conjure poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behaviors quite in the wrong. How do you, Lieutenant?
The worse you get me the title, whose want even kills me.
Ply Desdemona well, and you are sure on it. But if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed?
Oh, alas, poor Cadet.
I never knew woman love man so.
Oh, alas, poor rogue. I think she loves me.
Why, she gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
I marry a customer. Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Oh, and do not think it is so unwholesome.
She gives it out that you shall marry her.
Oh, prithee, say true.
I am a very villain.
Oh, this must be the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded that I will marry her out of her own love and flattery. Oh, and not out of my promise. She was here even now. She haunts me in every place. I was talking on the sea bank with some certain Venetians when Dido comes about, and thus blows and weeps and falls on me, so hate and so poor. Oh, I must leave her coming.
Before me, look where she comes.
Oh, Jew, here comes the polecat. Mary, a perfume one. What is the meaning of this haunting of me?
The devil and his damn haunt. What did you mean by the same scarf you gave me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work. A likely piece of work. You should find it in your chamber and know not who left it there. This is some minx's token. And I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse. Wheresoever you had it, I'll not take out any work on it. If you will come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for.
After her.
Faith I will, or she'll rail the streets.
Will you sup there?
I think so.
Well, I will chance to see you. I will very fain speak with you.
Oh, prithee, come.
Go to, say no more.
How shall I marry him?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Yeah.
You see the scarf.
Is it mine?
Yours by this hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given it his poor.
I'll have him 9 years of killing. a fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
I let her rot and perish and be damned. For tonight she shall not live. No, my heart has turned to stone. I strike at it with my hand and it hurts. The world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command him task.
That's not your way.
Anger! I do but say what she is. So delicate with her needle, an admirable musician. She sings as she's out of bed. So high up with the key.
She's the worst for all this.
So 1,000 times. So gentle of a condition.
Ah, too gentle.
It's certain. The pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it.
If you are so fond of her iniquity, give her patent to offend. If it touches not you, it comes near nobody.
Some of the message! Go with me!
Let's fell.
We line them up!
Let's fell.
Give you some poison, Iago, this night. I'll not expostulate you, lest their body and beauty unprovide my mind. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed, for even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good. Justice of the please. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent good. What trumpet is that song?
I learned something from Venice. 'Tis Lodovica. This comes from the Duke. See you watch with her.
God save you, worthy general.
All my heart, your ladyship.
The Duke and the Senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasure.
And what's the news, good cousin Lodovica?
Very nice to see you, lady. Welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fail you not to do as you do.
He does not call. He is busy in the papers. Is there some division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord?
Are you not wise?
What is he angry?
I do believe the letters command him home, deputing Cassio to his government.
Trust me, I'm glad of it.
Indeed.
My lord?
I'm glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello. I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. Make her amends, she weeps.
Damn! That the earth get teem with woman's tears. Each drop she would fall would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedient lady, I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
Mistress,
My lord?
and what would you do with her, my lady?
Who? I, my lord?
Ah, you did wish that I would make her turn. My lady, she can turn and turn, yet go on and turn again. And she can weep, my lady. Yes, weep. And she's obedient, as you say. Very obedient. Proceed you in your tears. Concerning this, oh well-painted passion, I am commanded home. Get you away, I'll send for you anon. I will obey the mandate, my lord. Hence avant! Cassio, shall have my peace. And I do entreat, my lady, that we may sup together tonight. Then I welcome you, my lady, at Cyprus. Fools and harlots all.
Is this the noble Moor whom our full senate call almost sufficient? Is this the stable virtue which shot of accident or dart of chance may neither graze nor pierce?
He has much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he light of brain?
He is that he is. For what he might be, of what he might he is not, I would to heaven he were.
What, strike his wife?
Nay, that was not so well. Yet when I knew that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it This is used, or did the letters move his blood and new create this fault?
It is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You shall observe him, and his own courses will denote him so that I may save my speech. Do but go after and mark how he continues.
I am sorry that I deceived him.
You have seen nothing.
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen she and Cassio together.
But then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable that resonated between them.
What, did they never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Nor send you out of the way?
Never.
To fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask, no nothing.
Never, my lord. I durst, my lord. To wager she is honest, lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought, if nothing, use your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse, for if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of airwise is foulest slander.
Bid her come here. Go! She says enough. Yet she's a simple barb that cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore. A closet locking key of villainous secrets. Yet she'll kneel and pray, and I've seen her do it.
My lord, what is your will?
Come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Look into my face. Let me see your eyes.
What horrible fancy is this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave procreants alone. Close the door, cough or cry him if anybody come. Your mystery, nay, dispatch!
On my knee, what doth your speech import? I understand the fury in your words.
Why? What about that?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Swear it then. Kill myself. As being one like him, and the devil himself intercedes. Therefore be done with him. Swear thou art.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows thou art false as hell.
My lord, but no how?
Jezebel, away!
Alas, the heavy day. Why do you weep? Am I the mother of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this, your calling back, lay not your blame on me. You have lost him. I have lost him too.
And it pleased heaven to try me with affliction. They rain all kinds of swords and shame from my bare head. Steep me in poverty to the very lips. Given to me captivity of my utmost hopes. In some place of my soul, I should have found a drop of patience. But alas, to make me the fixed figure, for a time was scorned to point a slow and moving finger at. Patience, a young roseate angel. I here look grim as hell.
My noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, I, as the summer flies in the shambles and quicken even with the blowing, thou weed, who art so lovely, fair, and smell so sweet that the senses ache at thee, wouldst thou never been born?
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this good book, this fair paper, made to write horror upon? Committed, the public commoner, committed. I should make forges of my very cheeks that with the cinder burner modestly did I speak thy deeds. Committed. The heaven stops his nose at me. The moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets in mine hollow earth. His husband will not hear it. What committed?
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are you not strong?
No, as I am a Christian, as if to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul and lawful touch, be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
What? Not a whore.
No, as I shall be saved.
It is impossible.
Oh, heaven forgive us.
I cry you mercy then. I took you for the cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress, that have the office opposite of St. Peter and keep the gate of hell. You are you! We have done our course. Here's money for thy pains. I pray, turn the key and keep your counsel.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Hey, have a seat.
Madam, what's the matter with my lord? What is my lord, madam?
Who is thy lord?
He that is your sweet lady.
I have been. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, nor answers have I none but what should go by water. Prithee tonight, lay on my bed my wedding sheets, remember, and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change of deed.
'Tis meet I should be used so. Very meet. How have I been behaved that he must stick the smallest opinion on my least misuse?
What is your pleasure, lady? How is it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes to do gentlemaids and easy tasks, he might have chid me so, for in good faith I am a child to chide it.
What is the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so before her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her that your hearts cannot bear it.
And where that may go.
What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
He called her whore.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I'm sure I am not such.
Do not weep. Do not weep, alas, today.
But she forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends, to be called whore would not make her weep.
It is my wretched fortune.
Beshrew him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
May heaven doth only know.
Be hanged as some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cogging, cozening slave, to get some office, have not devised this slander. I will be hanged else.
There is no such man. That's impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? Form? What likelihood? The moor's abused by some most villainous knave, some base, notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. Oh, heavens! Such companions doubts unfold and put in every honest head a wet till life's harass was naked to the world, even from east to the west.
Speak within door.
Fie upon them. Some such squire he was, that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the moor.
You are a fool. Go to.
Alas, Iago, what shall I do with my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not who lost him. Here I kneel. If ever my will did trespass against his love, I heard discourse of will or actual deed, or that mine eyes, my ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, or ever did, or ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement. Love him dearly, comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and this unkindness may defeat my life, but never take my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now I speak the word. To do the act that might be addition or not the world's massive vanity could make me.
Pray you. Be content. 'Tis but as human. The business of the state does him offense.
If 'twere no other.
It is but so I warrant. Mark how the instruments summon the supper. The messengers of Venice stay to meet. Go in and weep not. All things shall be well. How now, Rodrigo?
I do not find that thou hast dealt justly with me.
In the contrary.
Every day thou dost with some device, Iago, and rather as it seems to me now, keepest from me all conveniences that supply with the least advantage of hope. I indeed no longer will endure it, nor am I persuaded to put up in peace when I have already foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
I heard too much. Your words and your performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
Would not but truth. I have wished myself out of my means. The jewels you had from me to deliver to Desdemona would have corrupted a priest. You told me she had received them, and returning to me expectations and comforts of sudden respect, and I got none.
Very well. Go to then. Very well.
Very well.
Where?
"'Tis not very well! I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she returns to me my jewels, I'll give over my suit and I'll repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself that I will seek satisfaction in you.
You have said now?
I have said nothing of what I protest and intend that I'm doing.
Well, I see now that there's mess with me. And even on this instant, do build on me a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Rodrigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, but I protest I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
Yes, indeed, it hath not appeared. And your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But, sir, if thou hast in thee indeed, which I have greater reason to believe now, more than ever, I mean purpose, courage, valor, this night show it. If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery, and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice?
No, he goeth into Mauritania and taketh away the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be later here by some accident, wherein there can be none so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean removing him?
By making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brains.
That you have me do?
If you dare do yourself a prophet and a right, he sups tonight with the harlotry, and thither will I go to him. He knows not yet of his honorable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I fashion to fall out between 12 and 1, you may take him at your pleasure. I will be there to second the attempt, and he may fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in this death that you will find yourself bound to put it on. Now, it's now high supper time. The night goes to waste. About it.
I will need to hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied.
I do beseech your lordship, trouble yourself no further.
Pardon me. The walks will do me good.
Good night, my lady. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your ladyship is most welcome.
Will you walk, my lady? Lord Luca. Oh, Desdemona,
My lord,
get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Let 'twould be done.
I will, my lord.
How is it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return presently and have commanded me to go to bed, and made me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me.
Was his bidding. Therefore, bidding me, I'll give him my night wear, and adieu. We must not now displease him.
I would you had never seen him.
So would not I. My love doth so prove him that even his checks, his stubbornness, his frowns, have grace and favor.
I have lately sheet your baby on the bed.
All's one. Good Father, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before, maybe shroud me in one of these same sheets.
Come, you talk.
My mother hath made called Barbary. When she was in love, and he she loved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune. She died singing it. I have much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, I'm hidden here. This Mother Vita is a lovely lady.
Very good, lady.
She speaks well.
Very well.
The poor soul sat singing by a sycamore tree, sing on the green willow, the hand said so. Oh, these men. These men! Dost thou unconsciously tell me, Amelia, there be women to abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I neither, by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a jointery, nor for measures of lawn, nor gowns, nor petticoats, caps, nor any petty exhibitions, but for all the whole world. Why, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me much if I would do such a deed for all the world.
Why, the wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labor is a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, and as many to the vantage as would soil the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps. Or else would break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us. Or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet we have some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it for sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that thus enters? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty, as men have? Then let them use us well. Else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night. Heaven me such use is said. Not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.
Stand behind his bulk and straight will he come. Wear thy good dagger bear and take it home. Quick, quick. Fear nothing, for albeit at all. It makes us for marvel. Think on that, and fix most firm thy resolution.
But will be near at hand, I may miscarry in.
Here at thy hand, be bold and take thy stand.
I have no great devotion to the deed, and when he has given me satisfying reason, 'tis but a man gone, forth my dagger, he dies.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now whether he kills Cassio or Cassio him, or each do kill the other, every way makes my gain. Live Rodrigo, he calls me to a restitution large of gold and jewels that I bobbed from him as gifts to Desdemona. It cannot be. If Cassio do remain, he has the daily beauty in the sight that makes me ugly. And besides, the more may unfold me to him. No, he must die. But so I hear him coming.
I know his gait.
'Tis his Philip
Thou front's thy enemy indeed, but my coat is better than thine nose. Make proof that
bloody thieves! How's that in this town? Murder! Murder! What are you there? Are you a good or evil?
What did you make proof of, sir? Praise us.
Lady Nodovica, I pray your mercy. Cassio's hurt by villains.
Cassian.
How is it, brother?
Oh, my leg is cut in two.
Oh, me, Lieutenant. Legends of hope. I'll mend it with my scarf.
Better hope, right?
Who is it that cried?
Oh, my sweet Cassio, my dear Cassio, Cassio.
Oh, notable strumpet. Cassio, may you suspect who they may be who do have killed thus mangled you?
No.
Return from us. I love to see you.
Oh, unless he faints, Cassio.
Friends,
Cassio.
I may suspect this trash to be a party in this entry. Cassio, he that lies slain here was my dear friend. What malice was between you?
None in the world. Nor do I know the man.
Legends of hope. No witness face to know. Oh, 'tis my friend and dear countryman, Rodrigo.
What, of Venice?
Even he, sir. Did you know him?
No, him, I.
Signor Graziano, I cry your mercy. These bloody accidents must excuse my manners for so neglecting you.
Glad to see you.
How is it, Cassio?
Rodrigo?
Oh, let's bear him out of the air. Stay, you good friends. For you, mistress, save you your labor. Come on, stay good friends. Do you perceive the ghastness of her eyes? Your guiltiness will speak. Their tongues were out of use.
Alas, what's the matter? What's the matter, husband?
Cassio sit out in the dark by Rodrigo and fellows that escaped. He's almost slain and Rodrigo's quite dead.
Alas, gentle. Alas, Cassio.
This is the fruits of whoring. Prithee, Amelia, go know where Cassio's up tonight? What, do you shake at that?
He supped at my house, but I therefore shake not.
Did he so? I charge you go with me.
Fire upon these strumpets.
I am no strumpet, but of life as honest as you that does abuse me.
Fire upon me.
Let's bear him out of the air. Mistress, you must tell another's tale. Emilia, go run to the citadel and tell my lord and lady what has happened. Hold it! We'll go on forward. This is the night that either makes me or fordoes me quite.
It's because my soul. Let me not name it to you, you chase the stars. It's because. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that whiter skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental hours. Yet she must die, or else she'll betray more of me. Put out the light. Put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, thy former light I can again restore, shall I repeat. But when I have plucked the rose, I cannot give the vital growth again. Its needs must wither, and I will smell thee on the tree. Balmy breath that almost persuades justice to break her sword. Be thus when thou art dead, and I will kill thee, and love thee after. So sweet was ne'er so fatal. More sweet. These are cruel tears. Sorrows heavenly. Strikes where it doth love. She waits.
Who's there? Othello?
I Desmond.
You come to bed, my lord.
Have you prayed tonight, Desmond?
I, my lord.
You bethink yourself. Any crime unreconciled is yet to heaven and grace. Solicit for strength.
Let my lord, what makes me cry that?
Do it and be brief. I was walked by. I will not kill thy every spirit. No heaven forbids I will not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing.
I do.
Then have mercy on me.
Amen.
You say so. I hope you will not kill me. Yet I fear you. Why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not. But yet I feel I fear.
Think on thy sins.
They are loves I bear to you.
Aye. And for that thou diest.
Death's unnatural that kills for loving. Why know you so your enemy? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are importance, but yet I hope they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
I will so. What's the matter?
It's soft. I so love and gave you.
Thou gavest to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Take heed. Sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
I that not yet die.
Present. Therefore, confess thee freely of thy sin. For to deny each article of oath cannot remove the choke or strong conception I do groan withal. Thou art to die.
Heaven have mercy on me.
Amen.
Have ye mercy too. I never did offend you in my life. Never loved Cassio, but with some general warranty of heaven as I might love, I never gave him token.
I saw the scarf in his hands. O perjured woman! Thou dost stone my heart. Meant to be called what I intend to do a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw the scar!
He found it then. I never gave it him. Send for him hither. Let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
What, my lord?
That he hath used thee.
How? Unlawfully.
Aye.
He will not say so.
No. For his mouth is silent. Honesty out and taking over.
My fear interprets. What? Is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all.
Alas, then he is betrayed, and I undone.
Outstruck! Witness thou forth to my face!
Punish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Downstruck!
Kill me tomorrow,
Nay.
I may live tonight.
You strive.
For half an hour.
And then there is no pause.
Well, I say one prayer.
Too late!
My lord! My lord! Call my lord! My lord!
Go!
Falsely.
Go!
Oh, I cry your family.
Sorry, very cruel of me, mercy. I will not have you linger like that.
My lord! My lord! Call my lord! My lord!
Who said?
Oh, good my lord, I would speak a word with you.
It's a man. It's like she comes to speak of Cassio's death. The noise was high. It's best to do it. Shall she come in? feel sure to speak with my wife. Our wife. What wife? I have no wife. Listen, boy. Oh, heavy hour.
I do beseech you that I may speak with you, O good my lord.
Come in, Amelia. I have forgot thee. Soft by and by. What is the matter with thee now?
Good lord, yonder saw murders done.
What now?
But now, my lord,
It's the very error of the moon. She comes more near earth than she wants. It makes me mad.
Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Rodrigo.
Rodrigo killed? And Cassio killed?
No, Cassio is not killed.
Cassio not killed. My sweet revenge grows harsh. Murder's out too.
My lord, what cry was that I heard earlier?
That what?
And alas, it was my lady's voice. Help! Help! Oh, lady, speak again! Sweet Desdemona, sweet mistress, speak! Who has done this deed?
Why, how should she be murdered?
Alas, who knows?
Was not I.
I must needs report the truth.
Was I that killed her?
Oh, poor angel, she, and you, the blacker devil.
She turned her father. She was a whore!
Thou wast a liar, and thou art a devil.
She was false as water.
Thou art righteous fire to say that she was false, or she was heavenly true.
Cassio did top her. Ask thy husband else. Oh, I were damned beneath all depth of hell, yet I received just grounds to its extremity. Thy husband knew it all.
My husband,
Thy husband.
she was false to wedlock.
I, Cassio. Had she been true, I'd not have sold her for her.
My husband,
I. It was he that told me of her first. An honest man he is. He hates the slime that sticks to filthy deeds.
my husband.
What needs this errance, woman? I say thy husband!
Verily, hath made lots with love. My husband say she was false.
He, woman! Dost understand the word? Thy husband, my friend, honest Iago!
If he says so, if his British soul run half a great a day, he lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargain. Do thy worst. This deed of thine was no more worthy heaven than thou was worthy her.
Peace, the best.
Thou hast not half that power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. Oh, go! Dull as ignorant as dirt, thou hast done a deed! I care not for my soul. I'll make thee known though I lost 20 lives. Help! Help! Oh, help! The Moor killed my mistress!
What's the matter?
Murder! Murder! Are you coming, Iago? You have done well that men must lay their murders on your neck.
What is the matter?
Disprove this villain, if thou beest a man. He says thou toldst him that his wife was false. I know thou didst not. Thou art not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I felt, and told no more than what he himself found was apt and true.
Did you ever tell him she was false?
I did.
Odious damned lie. Upon my soul, a lie. A wicked lie! She's false with Cassio! Did you say that Cassio?
Catherine, mistress! Go to, charm your tongue!
I will not charm my tongue. I am bound to speak. My mistress here lies murdered in her bed.
Spare not masters. It is indeed true.
'Tis a strange truth.
'Tis a master's act.
Villainy! 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 I think about it. I think I smell it. Villainy. I thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief.
What?
Villainy!
Are you mad? I charge you, get you home.
Gentlemen, let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance Iago, I will never go home. Nay, lay me down and roar. For thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that e'er did lift up eye.
She was vile. She was vile. Cousin, I scarcely see you. Elijah, cousin, whom these hands have newly stopped breathing. I know this act shows horrible and grim.
Poor destiny. I'm glad that father's dead. The match is mortal to him. Pure grief sure is old dread in twain. That he live now, the sight make him do a desperate turn. Curse his better angel from his side and fall to reprobation.
It's pitiful. Yet Iago knows that she with Cassio had acted shame committed 1,000 times. Cassio confessed. She did gratify his amorous works with such pledge of love and recognizance of that which I first gave him. An antique token. My father's my mother. John, hold your peace.
Twill out. I have peace? No. I will speak as liberal as the North. Let heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me.
Be wise and get you home.
Not!
Your dagger upon a woman?
Thou dull whore. That scarf thou speakest of, I did find my fortune, and did give my husband, for often with a solemn earnestness, more than indeed belonged to such a trifle. He begged of me to steal
This whore!
She give it, Cassio. No. Alas, I found it, and I did give my husband.
Still, thou liest!
I do not, gentlemen. Who murders coxcomb? What would such a fool do with so good a wife?
There are no stones in here, but will serve for thunder. Press it!
The woman falls. The tree killed his wife.
This is a notorious villain. Come, right now. Take this weapon I recovered from the moor. Come! Guard the door with that. Let him not pass, but kill him now. How after that same bill? Graciano. Damn slave.
I am not bothered neither. But every puny whipster gets my sword. I should honor outlive honesty. Let it go all. I have another weapon in this chamber. dagger. Spain. The iceberg's timber. Cousin, I must come forth.
If thou attempt it, it will cost thee dear. Thou hast no weapon, and perforce must suffer.
Come in and look upon me, and speak with me. Or naked as I am, I will assault thee.
What is the matter?
Behold, I have a weapon. A better never did sustain itself upon a soldier's spine. Why, I have seen the day that this good arm, this good dagger, I have made my way through more impediments than 20 times your strength. But oh, vain boast. Who can control his fate? 'Tis not so now. Be not afraid, though you see me weaponed. For here is my journey's end. And here is my target, the sea mark of my utmost sail. Do you go back dismayed? Tis a lost fear. Man but a rush against Othello's breast. He retires. Where should Othello go? How dost thou look now? Oh, Leo star witch. Pale as snow. We shall again meet at comfort. This look on thy face shall have my soul hurled from heaven, for things to snatch it. Cold. Cold, my girl. Even like thy chest. Cursed slave. Whip me, ye devils, for possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds. Roast me in sulfur. Wash me in steep down liquid ghost of fire. Oh, dear Simone. Dear Simone. Oh.
Where is this rash and most unfortunate man?
That was he, that was Othello. Here I am.
Where is the viper? Bring the villain forth.
I look down towards the steep. This is me. God is the devil. I cannot kill him.
Wrench his dagger from him!
And please, sir. I am not sorry neither. I have thee live. For in my sense, 'tis happiness to die.
Oh, thou Othello, who was once so good, now fallen in the practice of accursed slaying. What shall we send to thee?
Anything. An honorable murder, will. For not I did it hate, but all in honor.
This wretch, having part confessed his villainy, did you and he consent in the death of Cassio?
Dear Jim, I never gave you cause.
I do believe. And I ask your pardon. And pray you, demanding that the demi-devil, he that hath ensnared my body and soul,
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I never will speak word.
What, not to pray?
Torments will open your lips.
well,
hear another. The first imports that the death of Cassio be undertook by Rodrigo.
What seems at most gross.
Here is another most discontented paper. This too found in his pocket, but this, it seems, Rodrigo meant to have sent to the damned villain, but that belike Iago in the interim came and satisfied him.
Pernicious Canaan! Cassian, how came you about this scar, which was my wife's?
I found it in my chamber. He confessed. And even now, there he dropped it for some special purpose, which wrought his desire. Fool. There is, in Rodriguez's letter, how he upbraids Iago so that he would break me on the watch whereon I was kept. And even now, he spake, after long seeing me dead. Iago heard him. Iago set him on.
Sir, you must forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command are taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty which may torment him much and hold him long, it shall be his. Till then you shall close prison arrest till the nature of your faults be known to the Venetian state. Come, away.
So, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. But no more of that. And I pray you, in your letters, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate, nor set down our remembers. Speak of one who loved not wisely, but all too well. Of one not being easily jealous, being wrought, complex to the extreme. Threw away a pearl, richer than all of his tribe. Of one who subdued eyes, lead to the unmusic melting. Drops tears as fast as Arabian trees their medicinal gum. Set you down this and say that besides the Aleppo ones, were malignant and turbaned Turk. Be the Venetian, introduced the state. I took by the throat the circumcised dog, and I smote him thus.
Oh, my king!
All that is spoken is more.
Kiss me. Ere I kill thee. No other way but this. Killing myself. Die upon a kiss.
This is what I feared, for he was great in heart.
Oh, Spartan dog! More foul than anguish, hunger, or the sea! Look upon the tragic loading of this bed, for this is thy work! Go, object, poison sight. Gratiano, keep this house, and seize upon the fortunes of the Moor, for they fall on you. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain, the time, the place, and the torture. Oh, force